Hey guys, welcome to Nate and Bubbles Gaming Room. I'm Bubbles. Nate's over there leveling whatever. This is episode 11, and sorry I haven't recorded in a while. Technically, it's been like 3 weeks for y'all, 2 weeks for me. And I am sorry I was late for that one video. I didn't post it in time. But yeah, let's continue on into, where are we again? Yeah, Hillsborough. So, let's see. What's happened since? Okay. So, those that don't follow both sides, those that do, sorry. We have been playing Risk, which is literally like the board game version of AoE. It's so fun. Oh, I love this quest. I love giving out quests and seeing people. There we go. Come on, dude. I see one coming now. Looks like a real wonder. But, oh, okay. Let's talk to him. Maybe you should go take a nap or something. I don't know if I have any work for you. Just a minute. Okay. North. Got it. Thanks. Bye. Thanks. But, yeah, so we've been playing Risk. Confused at some of the instructions. Some don't really have it there. Decided to start coming up with our own president rules. And I'm going to magnetize the board so the pieces don't fall over, as Nay likes to hit the table a lot, knocks them over. So far I've won twice, and we've only played twice. Actually 3 times if you want to get technical, because Nay so all 3 of us were playing. Nay withdrew, and we divvied up to his land, and then we got down to a point where we did one big roll, and I won. From Freon. His man is like, if you didn't talk me into blah blah. I said, oh no, Nathan. No, I didn't talk nothing. Ubertown. Johnny Awesome. If you read this, it's funny. Yeah, if you've ever done these quests, it's really funny. Quest giver. Oh, and I guess my question of the day coincides with the Alliance side. I asked, what is the true meaning behind war? Not that it is a good thing or a bad thing. That the question is why do we have it? Why can't that person be there, we be here, and then that one be there, so on and so forth, right? And is the U.S. the only country that's involved in those wars, in those specific areas? Are there other countries involved? It's just a question, because like I was watching the war between France, England, and Scotland, and I'm just like, why does there need to be all that for whatever? No, you know, why can't they all just be content where they are? So that's pretty much the question of why can't we all be content? Why does one person need to rule many nations? This is so gross. But I like this quest. So yeah, that's kind of the question of the day. It's a little, some people might be offended by it, some not. But like I said, I'm not for or against it. I'm just asking the question on, you know, why can't we be content on just what we have? Why do we need to take more? Why, like, okay. I did remember mentioning to y'all about the, what the heck? I think I mentioned it. Oh wow, what's it called? White House Down? And then the other one, I couldn't attack it. What the heck? Olympus Has Fallen, I think. So if they combine those 2 movies, it would have been the best epic movie ever. So I do have a question, especially with what's recently happened. Oh, nope, didn't mean to do that. Nope. Look at me doing it again. Forfeit. You came right into view when I was looping these eggs. So for the most part, the people of any country just want to live and be there, and that's it, right? And okay, so I hear Oh, I hate saying that word, third world countries. Like, I heard about that, and I'm like, but, okay. If you want to go back in the day to when supposedly the civil people, oh gosh, what were they called? The colony people that came in and told the movie Pocahontas that told them that, well, we can make you more civilized or whatever. And I'm like, just because they're not your way doesn't mean it's not a way. So I'm like, if they still want to live wild in the wild like Amazon people or whatever, indigenous people, what's so wrong with that? Why are you trying to make them like you are? And then, but then you have the some countries, I guess, who want to be, I guess, oh, I hate using that word, more civilized. You know what I mean? To have all the electricity and big buildings and just stuff or whatever. So I'm like, okay, if they want it, then yeah, why can't we help them get all that? Yeah. So that's just my question. It's like, what? Why can I? Oh, because I don't need them anymore. That's pretty much why I'm asking. It's like, what is up with all of the differences and why is it such a big deal, I guess? So, what else do we need here? So I actually have to kill some birds. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so I also mentioned the projects. I actually did not fully get... Whoops, I keep attacking. Get to mention what we're doing. So I'll mention it on here and then next episode on there. The shelf that has all of our gaming stuff on it, there's nothing on the shelf right now. It is very bare and very plain in here. They're all in boxes, which I got a whole bunch of boxes that are like a little bit bigger than a piece of paper and probably like, I don't know, 3-4 inches high. And that's easier to move these smaller boxes than just one huge box filled with paperwork, by the way. Oh, excuse me. I ate fish today. So we're going to... I was replacing that shelf by putting it... Look, didn't I just save you? Oh, this is that one. Report to... Okay. So I'm done. We're going to replace this shelf and move it. And I did mention that. So it's going to be a very not so clean shelving line. Like, I'm not just going to put one on top of the other like it is now. I'm going to kind of do some really intricate design, whatever. I'm trying to be fancy, but not too fancy.
Dark lady.
And the brackets that hold the shelf on are metal and they're black. And I was like, I have white brackets and black brackets. That's all they come in. I think they come in gray too. And I'm like, no, I can't paint. I want some color. So we got spray paint that goes really good on metal. And, ooh, he needs to eat that, doesn't he? I don't know. Target must be... Ah! I don't even know if it's these. Okay. With the spider and how much I hit. I gotta watch this. Alright, let's just do this. How about that? And then one of these. That's good. There we go. As long as it doesn't crit, I should be fine. So the brackets will be I spray painted them a coral. It's kind of like this orangey, yellow, peachy... I don't know, I just like it. So now that it's dried, I looked at it and I was like, you know, I really like that color. And it gives the color. So then the shelf itself, the part that stuff sits on, and the under part, would be a really Yukon gold, I think it was called. I just killed it.
What can I do for you?
A Yukon gold. And then the front part of the shelf, because these shelves are only about an inch thick. So just the front of it is going to be a different color yellow, which is really cool. And then I'll be putting... kill you. Don't kill you. Don't kill you. No. Oh, no. Phew. Stupid spider's gonna end up killing him. So, I also have I think it's just like a dark oak, bookshelf like thing. And I've had, you know, my books that I want to read, or just having some out, because y'all know me, all of that stuff is in boxes. So I wanted to color it. I was like, no, you know what? I need to color it. So I took the hooks off, and the hooks are the color of the coral. And then I'm going to do the same thing. The shelves will be the Yukon Gold, and the front of it's going to be the other yellow. And it's a different kind of yellow, because it's called Buzz Off. I actually wanted that in the big paint can, but the only one they could have put it in was like a $50 paint can. I'm like, I am not paying $50 for paint. I don't think so. Like that, no. This is just ridiculous. I know there's so much new things, but this is for a shelf. I can understand if I'm painting my walls and it needs to be that stuff where, you know, you can wipe the dirt off without wiping the paint off. But no, it wasn't for that, so I wasn't spending no $50 on it. Unless I was actually painting my walls, so whatever. Alright, let's go down here and grab that quest. So, and then I was like, that shelf is actually in my bedroom, which has to go with all the pairs that y'all know, which I have yet to design the bedroom. Sucks. We're starting on everything, like this whole month and going on. So, I'll be stenciling with the opposite yellow on the shelving. Oh, and the outside of the actual thing is going to be the Yukon too. So I'll be doing, it's like a rose gold. I don't know if I'm going to do that or just it's something with the stencils on there for the Paris theme thing. I just got to make sure the colors don't clash and that they look okay. Because I have the rose gold thing that I really like to work with. Like, I just realized that one of the Paris Eiffel Towers I have has the word Paris written on the front. Freon actually pointed that out to me, and I was like, oh, that would be amazing that just the Paris will be rose gold. It's just like a little bit of splash of color and something plain, which actually makes it so much more than anything. What?
Beware the living.
I'm so confused. Let me get rid of these guys because they're taking me off.
For Sylvanas.
Is that helpful? Yes, it is. Is that? No. Okay. Alright. So he's got to be eating them or something. That's what I thought. Because it's still... No, I don't go back in. Okay, let's go down here. Because I thought I had to go... Whatever. Murloc's fed, too hungry. Mine, spider. Oh, this way is them. I know he had to eat them. I just wasn't sure who. It's been a while, but I remember this place. That's why I like that I came down here. Is he a rare? No. Quiet line. What is that? Merkle. I might have to kill him later. Alright, are you gonna eat it or what? Do I just kill it? Yes. Perfect. So, oh, I'm like throwing myself off because I have so many things I want to say. Oh my gosh. What's the other projects we have? We have that shelf and we have those. Oh, my crates. So I got 4 crates. You know, the wooden crates that look like pallets and stuff. I got 4 of those. And apparently I already had 1. And then I have 2 others, but they're not crates. Like, they don't have the slits in the side. It's actually, I think it was originally some kind of liquor container, because I used to get, you know, that was the place to go when you needed moving boxes, was the liquor store in your local area, and they give you boxes for free. They tell you when to come and get it. So I got those, but they also had those hard ones, and I was like, are you sure you want me to take these? Like, oh yeah, they're gonna get trashed anyway, they're just for displays and stuff. I was like, okay. So instead of making it like, I looked up and I watched DIY this and that, I mean a ton, and I like the point that everybody's putting on wheels. Love that. Now this is specifically to hold, like I said, the cases and this and that. So I'm making a very different intricate design. And then I decided, I don't want to pull him back up. Come on, back up. I do not want to just paint them in that or stain it. You know, I just didn't want to just leave it like that and do that. So I've decided that I'm going to, the nails, I have to get a mallet, which I'm buying today. and I have to mallet each of those boards off, and then I'm going to sand it. I'm still going to stain, but I'm definitely going to sand. And then you take the wood glue on top of the screw, and yeah. So we got all this, and I spray painted the black brackets. That coral is so freaking amazing. Like I'm pretty sure it's going to stand out really good. And then, like I said, we decided to do the thing with Risk with the magnetics, and I was like, that is so awesome. And I'm also, gosh, this sounds so horrible, but I'm actually going to make a small art piece. I don't know what yet, with with condoms, and not like actual condoms. I'm talking about their packaging. Like, I don't know why. Like, could you imagine a useful piece of art that you have a picture on your wall that's just not anything. Just imagine it being just barely taped up there with that little piece of, I think it's called dot round glue. It's like the little, oh, no, I don't want to pull them. Ah. Yeah, so it sounds funny, but could you imagine never being able to run out because you have them on your wall? Oh, I need one, just pluck it right off and use it. But I gotta figure out the type of design I want to do, like the color, what it would be like the color, because all those packages have different, there's different colors on the package. And are you attacking? Yeah, you're attacking. So I don't know why it popped in my head the other day. I think actually Nate made it pop in my brain. And I was like, that would be interesting. So we're gonna end up doing that. I might actually just make like a big P, the letter P for like Paris out of it. I don't know. I'm weird. But I just wanted to give myself something to do. So, and speaking of that, I definitely don't think I mentioned this. My project for my dad, which I'm hoping he really doesn't hear this because he doesn't, have Facebook or watch any of this. So, my bro, if you hear this, shh, don't tell Dad. A while ago, I got 2 bottles of his favorite beer, which I knew was the Corona, and then I think it was Bud Light. And she cut the hole in the can on the glass and put the lights through it, so the bottles light up. The Bud Light one is blue and the other one's just clear. And I still need to find a Corona top though, because it doesn't have a top. So I'm like, I don't want to just give these to my dad. I want to actually make a project out of it. So I went to the store and I got 6 slats of I think it's only literally like a 1/4 inch thick and about 5 inches wide, 5 by maybe 2. And so actually they're in there drying now. I had to use the only 2 that I have because I need to get more instead of waiting forever for that one, because that one needs, I used E6000. Excuse me. I heard that was like the best glue to use. And it's also clear. Like I had the Blanco one and I was like, no, I need clear in case I use it on glass. Because I watched this another video, I think it was like Home Talk, that spoke of, that with glass, and I was like, that's perfect. Because wood glue only does so good. I don't know why. See, for me, wood glue would seem more for a thing that is to cover holes and stuff like that, and then you use that wood putty. It's so funny. I actually found that I was talking about that I need to put over the screws before I stain, and I just got natural, so that when it stains, it'll stain right. So I'm taking the 6 slats and I actually glued them together, and they're drying with the clamps on. And then I'm such a derp. Oh, I should have been getting those. See, this is where I just start rambling instead of, whoa, why did I dismount? No. We might have to kill Muck Guild twice because he's like so in my way. I keep trying to go around him. So let's put him up there. Let's wait till he goes by. So, and then I got 2 packets of 4. It's like these wooden dowels, not dowels. It's like think of a coaster, but it's actual tree cut in about the size of a coaster. So I have those, and they actually have their bark on it. It's funny because 3 of each of them seem like true natural wood bark, and the other one just looks like, I think, a beech tree. It's really funny because it's very smooth. So I don't know if I'm using that one because they look so different from the others. And And I didn't notice that when I bought it. Otherwise, I would have just got an entirely different package. But, so I'm putting, I have to end up gluing those together. And it's sort of, I don't want to just go straight up like a pole would be, because that's just lame. So I'm going to kind of like pull one off to the side. And I was thinking about just screwing straight down through them and then into the slats instead of all glue. But, or at least only maybe glue on the very top one. I don't know, because I don't have a, oh, I don't know what they're called. It's to where it screws like a circle into the wood, but it doesn't have to go all the way through the wood. I don't know what they're called. Like off the top of my head, like I saw it, I'm like, yeah, that tool. So I don't have one of those. Otherwise, that's how I would screw to make the screw flush with the wood. The components that I want to use flush with the wood and hide it per se. That would be awesome because I can just screw straight down. If you use that, that tool that I was just talking about, does it damage the entire little wood piece that you're making the hole out of? Or would you actually have this little circle piece of wood? If I had a circle piece of wood, I'd put it right back in that gap. Huh. You're not gonna tell me about that. Don't any of you wood people and machinery thingy people, let me know. Because the whole thing is that I want the 4 pieces on top of each other, but not directly just sitting straight up like a tree would. I'm like, what's the point of that? It's supposed to be fun. So I'm going to have like one go to the left a little, one go to the back, maybe one to the right. And then once that's secure, and that's why I was talking about screwing, is because on top of the top one is going to be the beer bottle. And the whole point of me doing it like this is that the battery pack that's to those lights, I want in the back hidden. I don't want it seen from the front of it. I actually would have liked to, it sounds odd, make a box, but I couldn't find a box that was actual wood. It was just that cardboard stuff. So if I could actually, like I have like a 6, like I said, those 6 pallets, I'll have to show you all pictures. Because if there is a way to turn that pallet thing into a box, just enough to house those things, I would so be able to do that. Like, I don't know, I gotta figure that out. But either way, so it's that, and then you have the tree thing sitting there, and the beer bottles on top. And they just light up. He just has to turn them on, and that's that. And I'm not good with all that uber soldering thingies. This is just those simple little lights, which if you've seen my background, I don't think you've seen the background lit up. I've had them in the background before. Just sitting there lit up. It's a little copper wire with these little teeny lights. So, I don't know. I just had those bottles for a while, and I was supposed to get them out like 2 Christmases ago. Stuff happens, didn't have money to mail, and this will probably cost the mail because it'll be a little heavy and fragile. So, and I have so much bubble wrap because of the keyboard that I got from eBay, which is my exact keyboard. Y'all know me, I love that keyboard, so I had to buy another one because my spacebar was acting stupid. And this one, I can tell that the person did not use it like that. Like it's still got its grit-like material on it, instead of where it smooths out because your finger, the oils from your finger, and using the button so much smooth it out. So it's really cool. But I'm probably gonna keep the other one as backup until I can get more. So yes, this is the keyboard. It's the HP. It just says HB model number KU-0841. That specific one. That is the exact keyboard. So I'm hoping to buy more and then buy more and buy more. So I always have a backup keyboard from me smashing my keyboard from a stupid game to whatever reason, spilling something or whatever. And we have decided to definitely do our desk, which is really good. So, oh, get off my bum. I can't do Murloc sound. Not anymore. Yes, go shoot them. Get them off me. Free me.
Hello.
Hello. Report to Warden Stillwater.
Farewell.
Okay. Saying that's like the Nagas, I think, are over there. Yeah. We want to go get them. Probably go over there. That's fine. Let's go this way, though. So, yeah. The desk, like I said, we're just worrying about the table legs and how we're doing it. But I figured out, even if I just got to use 2x4s, like I watched somebody do it. It was amazing. I was like, yep, what I'm doing. And then, of course, we're still going to be drawing on top and then shellacking, whatever it's called, when you make it smooth where it's not going to splinter you. And that's pretty much what I'm doing with those crates because I don't want them splintering. I have a toddler to think about as well. So, yeah, and he was helping us paint. It was funny. We had all the masks on and the goggles. And I totally forgot I was wearing them when I was standing. I like literally forgot I was wearing them because I could still wear my glasses with them, which I'm grateful for. These ones were pretty big. And I had a pinch. It was pinching on my nose, so I don't know how I forgot that I had them on, but I did. So I had a little mark on the bridge of my nose for like ever. I want to kill this guy. Okay, go away. Yeah. So it's funny, the dwarf bubbles that's leveling on the y'all don't know, duh. We have a secondary account. It's called MBGW, so that's specifically the account we're gonna start doing some streaming on. So look out for that. And of course it's Name Bubbles Gaming World on Twitch, so you can follow us if you'd like, and then we'll still post them in here. Explain to Orcus he is standing in shallow water.
What do you need? Strength.
He's still technically under it. That's funny. So yeah, she got to 50 fast, like super fast. And like I said, it's free with us if you go to 120 or 120. Well, to go to level 20, but then if you get your subscription, you're out of the trial. Really, Nay? You're out of the trial, and then you can go up to 50 BFA, all free. So just that $15 or $14.99. Okay, he's said cook. Okay, he said turd. Awesome. I think they can smell his so-called turd. Really, they're talking about turds. Gosh. It's funny they named her Akasha when Akasha, Vampire Mother. Queen of the Dam. One of my favorite movies. Where'd it go? I apparently leveled during that. Okay.
Strength and honor.
Alright, so we're gonna...
Dabu.
I might be able to go over there at least. Yeah. Nay has got to go walk right now. Speak of the toddler, so... Really? Oh my god. He's making so much noise. He's like, no, I'm meaning to. Yeah, sure. Okay, so yes, we're gonna be start streaming on Twitch, and then we'll post them on YouTube. So we're not failing from YouTube. We still love YouTube. We'll always love YouTube. And I said that one too many times. But yes, check us out, and we'll be posting those project videos as we do them, or at least picture collages of them, on the Nay and Bubbles family. Nay and Bubbles Family World. Blah, blah, blah. There is one video, which, like I said, is his friend singing milkshakes. But I think I'm going to cut this here because the other one was actually quite long and my computer's been acting so stupid when these things get uber long. So we will finish continuing through here in a few. Y'all have a lovely day. Bye!